I'm going to react to I didn't know this happened. I didn't know that the little hater of mine, Gilbert Arenas, is reacting to my basketball takes. But I told y'all, they're so nervous about me talking basketball for whatever reason. They have everybody attack me. I don't know what I know, but whatever I know, they don't want y'all to know it. So every time I speak about basketball, there's a level of undermining and disrespect and talk about how good I was as a player. Um, I didn't know that was the level of standard, considering that we have people that are journalists that never played the game talking basketball. But nevertheless, that's the standard they want to make for me. But it's interesting when I hear Gilbert Arenas go over my takes and then fast forward through the actual parts that make sense just to try to make a joke out of my take. Now, that's what I don't like. You don't need to try to make me look a certain way. And I noticed that a lot lately. I've been noticing it, but these guys, they can only make you look a certain way. That's all they try to do. This man didn't get one pushback on a take of mine. He didn't really challenge it. He didn't really, you know, all he does is does insults. All he does is give insults of the takes that I give. Man, this boy here, this boy here is slow. So I asked him, I said, you need to come on my page and let's talk about what you said. So his response back to me is, again, what you do to others don't work on me. You can move the goalpost. You can't move the goalpost with me. That truck, I guess he meant that trick, has never worked with me. Do your content. This idiot started talking about what pick those players got drafted. He starts talking about what pick players were drafted. And I said, bruh, you was a second round pick. How in the world can you talk about where a player was drafted, considering that you were a second round pick and you turned out to be the player that you were? Because in my opinion, you was never really no second round pick. You was always a first round pick who fell to the second round because of your idiotic behavior. But nevertheless, you want credit from people for being this only claim to fame that this loser guy got is the fact that he was a second round pick that became most improved and that, he scored 60 on Kobe. And this is what we give him credit for, being a second round pick who was most improved. He wasn't no second round pick. I don't know how many times everybody who knows basketball, the reason why they don't respect him is because they know what he did. He was never a second round pick. And if you take that play off the board, then you don't respect him as much as you do now because you were a first round draft pick. You should have been a first round draft pick. So whatever you did should be expected. Not coming from this second round draft pick fake scale that you want to put yourself upon. No, we saw what you did at Arizona. We saw how you were recruited out of high school. You were one of the best players out of California. No way, shape, or form you should have been a second round pick. So other people can praise you for being a second round pick. I'm going to tell you what you actually are. You are a basketball player who fucked up his future trying to be tough. So yes, you were talented, but nevertheless, you was a basketball player who fucked up your future trying to be tough. Like so many others have. But the hot take that he had on me was terrible. This guy is supposed to know sports. He doesn't like the fact that I said put UD in the game. And that's not all I stopped at saying. And that's why I even said, people are going to say, oh, man, he said put UND in the game. He old. I said, cool, put Kevin Love in the game then. Start Kevin Love, and they got other big men that you can play so you can match size with size. It's not always about the skill. Size do matter, especially when you're getting bullied in big boy. He didn't like the fact that I said focus on the other guys. That's because Gilbert Arenas, in my opinion, don't know much about basketball. You can game plan all you want for Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, Michael Jordan. You're not stopping them. The point that I made, you can game plan. He like, oh, Yeah, his ideal is to stop the supporting cast, to stop the third or fourth option, not to stop Jokic and Miller. You're not going to stop Jokic and Miller. Nobody has ever game planned to stop MJ. Hell, they couldn't even game plan to stop Gilbert. That's what great scorers do. You're not going to stop them. At best, you make them uncomfortable. At best, you make them take more shots than they would normally take to get to their average. And that's what you can do. A great scorer is always going to, yeah, he'll have a bad game or two. But a great scorer is always going to figure it out. So instead of this clown not coming with his personal feelings when he's talking about my basketball take, everything is personal. So now the average player can't learn anything because Gilbert is acting out a personal grind with Kwame Brown when what I'm saying is actually true. This nigga Gilbert don't play no defense, so he didn't never read a goddamn game plan. He didn't care. He was goofing off talking about how much he was going to score. But I've actually sat down and read. If you guys can get you a personnel sheet from an NBA coach, and those personnel sheets will say the same exact thing I'm saying. You're not going to stop LeBron James. He's going to get his. Get up in him, make it tough on him, make him shoot hard shots, and that's all you can do. The rest of these guys, we're not allowing them to just dunk in our paint. We're not allowing the fourth option to get 12 points in the first quarter. That's sound basketball advice, dumbass Gilbert Arenas. I know that you're an NBA analyst that only talk about the great players because you guys don't know shit about basketball. All you know is numbers. All you know is the greater players. You think the great players win the game. No, the great players hit the shots. The great player hit that final shot. But there's a lot of shit that go on within the game that it don't got shit to do with no great player. It got something to do with that dog. Now, the best of both worlds is that you have a great player who's also a dog. But let's not get it twisted. There's a lot of great players that ain't no dogs. But for Gilbert Arenas to sit here and tell a casual fan, the only thing he's riding off of is being Gilbert Arenas. The only thing he's riding off of is that Kwame Brown wasn't a good basketball player, so clearly my take got to be better because I played better at basketball. Your takes are stupid as fuck. There's not a serious bone in your body. There's not a serious basketball bone in your body. That's why you'll make jokes about me and say that I'm dumb and my takes are stupid, but you keep finding yourself over here listening to my takes, though. You know how smart people do people that are dumb and stupid, that they think are dumb and stupid? They don't even pay attention to people that they think are dumb and stupid. But what an arrogant piece of shit does that really know that he don't match up to the guy that he's calling dumb and stupid, he'll call him dumb and stupid, but steady keep being around that dumb and stupid person because he's trying to leech on and steal something that that dumb and stupid person have that he don't. Yeah, that dumb and stupid person's got something that you don't got. And that's that. Everybody can see it. It's a fact, Jack. It would have been 3 days. I didn't even know you reacted to this shit. And the game come on tonight. And now that Miami Heat put a whipping on that ass, how you feel now? I told him to hit the link. Tell me about how you feel now. All that shit you were talking about where these players got drafted and all this other shit. Monkey see, monkey do ass nigga, man. Y'all don't understand how these niggas want to be me so bad. I don't give a fuck about their big houses, they pretty shit. You've never seen this cat show his basketball game. Remember, he don't need to show his game. His game ain't in question. He scored 60 on Kobe. He's the greatest. Why is he showing his basketball games all of a sudden? Them niggas want to be like Mike, and they want to be like Kwame. I want to be like Brown. If I can be a bus. Yeah, man. Like a bus. If I could be a bus. These niggas want to be me, man. I see that now. These niggas just really want to be the kid. They really want to be me. They don't want to be themselves and salute a nigga when they see a nigga, because I salute niggas. It's a lot of motherfuckers on this YouTube. There's a lot of people around the world. There's some cold niggas. Damn, these, way people break shit down, edit shit, they some cold niggas. I can't do that shit. I salute a cold nigga when I see one, but it's some people that just hate on a cold nigga when they see one. All of a sudden, this nigga showing his video game when everybody know you 𝐻𝐸𝐧, you that nigga. Why you showing them what we already know? Oh, poor little Tink want to be a buzz. Yes, he don't want to be a buzz. Hey, Gil, they see that shit now, boy. They see how much you want to be me now, boy. That shit don't make no sense, man. So we not gonna show you highlights. We done seen them. Gilbert shoot, Gilbert shoot, Gilbert shoot, Gilbert shoot. And he also said that you wouldn't have been out on the court with Jokic when Brendan Haywood is 7-1 and I played alongside Brendan Haywood. So it's kind of weird, man. This guy just hate me to the core. I don't get it.